Alright, so this is a 26-foot Prowler bumper pull camper. Everything runs on gas and electric. And here is where you put the hose for draining the black and gray tanks. I do have the plate for that. It's right there. This is, and here is your water heater, which is brand new, just little cobwebs. It runs off gas or electric. This is your water intake. I already have the downsizer, and then of course your electric, and that's an input for park cable and stuff like that. Not quite as new as used to be. These tires are brand new. I got them 2 seasons ago, and I only used them twice, I think, before we hit COVID. That's for your white tank inside, which I'll show you. These are your exhausts, and behind here is your stuff for the stove and refrigerator. I think down here is part of your gas line, and here is 2 batteries. Both of those are new. You can charge up. I think this is just a vent right there. You see it's got the windows that open. It's got exterior lights all around it. Here is this guy, but the hydraulic arms are bad on it, so it doesn't hold all the way open. You can just go to a salvage yard and get those like for a few bucks. Under this thing here are 2 30-gallon propane tanks. It does have an electric jack for it that runs up and down. It can run off your the electric from your vehicle, as well as if you just power up the unit itself. Again, more exterior lights. Your driving lights are all intact. Down the side here you have this 20-foot awning that comes out, I think, 10 feet. All of this hardware and stuff does work and lock. There's no rips or tears in any of the awning pieces, and as you can see, it's got the metal rolling cover thing, so that not all of them have those, and then weather and hail and stuff beats up that fabric and you have to replace them. Again, big opening window, outside lights. I took some of my stuff out, and some of the oh yeah, it has exterior outlets. That's actually upgraded. Those are 2 storage units that go underneath the entire bed. Let's see here. Model 26B. I don't know if it matters. That can't get that to focus. All right, so interior. Those are the dogs. Let's see if I can get back here and refocus it. So there was actually space for a table down over here that's gone. I upgraded all the handles. I was going to upgrade this whole thing, but decided against it. You do have lights, multiple lights here. These do work. Skylights, there's actually 3 of them. You can see it, there's tons of storage in here. Down there, the drawers, that storage all goes, it's an open storage, it goes all the way back. All these drawers have, like, they don't come out unless you lift them, so they don't come out when you're traveling. Pretty good deep drawers. Double sink. I do have a Brita filter for this if you want. I'm going to send that with it. Yeah, some decent storage up here we use, and this one goes like all the way back into the corner. It's even better. Like I said, the double sink, which is really nice for doing dishes. Probably throw that toaster in. This stove is one of the only things that runs off of just gas, I believe. Yeah, this is a gas stove, and 4 gas burners. Probably should have cleaned that off a little bit, but it's fine. It's just a little grease. The venting does work. It's not plugged in right now, but it has the electronic levels for all the gray water tanks. Microwave does work. There's a hot water heater microwave switch. It won't use electric to both of them. Then the refrigerator is completely clean with the freezer. This runs off of gas or electric, and which is really nice, because what I do is I plug it in to the house when we're getting ready to leave, and then when I get to the camp, then I turn it to gas as we're driving, and then when I get to the campground, it's cold when I go to plug it in. Let's see, there's actually stereo speakers throughout. There's actually 2 more back there, and they hook up to the stereo system here. Like I said, some keys. Here's all your exterior and some internal lights. Got a nice big fat cabinet there. I installed a privacy curtain here for the master. And before we leave in here, this will be replaced. I took out the old mirrors and put in brand new mirrors. I was going to update this whole thing. This is there. It's just inside waiting for a new mirror because it got stepped on during my home construction. This couch thing actually flips out into almost a queen size bed. There are heating vents throughout the floor. This actually has really, really nice heat. Like I said, the floors are all completely solid despite the ceiling having some sagging from the old water issues that have been since addressed. This is the privacy curtain, and I actually got it from a hotel, so it's actually double-sided and blocks off the light really, really well. Just kind of gives some privacy and sound dampening when you're out here sleeping. You're not hearing the kids and stuff. So as we move back into here, so you can see you have your lights. You have another skylight here. I got to clean some of this stuff out still. I got stuff in here. Crud. Okay, let's get this out of there. All right, so like I said, I upgraded all the handles, but I do have the original stuff. You've got lots of storage there. Lots of storage there. I built these bunks in here, and I refabricated army cots. And so these I've had 200-pound people sleep in these things, so I'm not worried about them, but they are removable. You can take these things out if you want. Double bed. Underneath this entire thing is all storage. So you can get into it like this way. And that's all storage underneath there that you saw from the outside. I like this little feature. There's actually hangers on the back of this for like towels and wet laundry, and it's got a full door there. Then you've got, again, more cabinets over here. I still have some stuff in there I'll clear out. Has all your vents in the ceiling. Now here's where I cut out, in order, because these cabinets that were here came down so far, I couldn't put the other bunk in, so I cut them out. And that's what you're seeing here, because I was going to replace all this stuff, but I decided I just got in too many projects. Now the problem child is over here, where that softer roof came apart a little bit, and right along the wall. Now what they did was they took the thermostat and ran it through the wall inside the cabinet trim here, and when I had to take a Sawzall, because this was like bolted and screwed every which direction, these are really well built, I cut through the wires. Now buddy said that the compressor's probably bad and needs a recharge, probably a replacement, but the wiring's probably going to need to be redone. You can turn it on to just fan, at least you could until I did this, but the heat still works just fine. And this thing heats up really, really fast. Then back here is the bathroom. Now I put the glass doors back on, but I suggest you take those off because they don't fit in here very well, and when they travel they just bounce around. So what I did was I take them off, and I built these shelves in there, because before all it was just for hanging clothes and suitcases. So I built shelves all the way across, and then I used these adjustable straps. And then you take a suitcase. See, again, these things are, come on, next to useless in here. There we go. So anyway, what we did was, these shelves, you take these little half suitcases like you need for a weekend, and we put them here. And then we put extra towels and stuff up over the top. And then down here, we always had like laundry bags or laundry duffel bags, so people could take their dirty clothes, put them in a duffel bag, and then when they're done, they could just leave with them. Now those drawers are actually ornamental. That's all storage underneath there. I put a brand new toilet in. It has the sprayer for cleaning. There's a little bit of storage back there. You get really good storage right there. Good mirrors. I upgraded the faucets. Again, more good storage right there. Upgraded the lights in here. There's more air conditioning. Now in here, now what you're seeing here on the bottom, that is Flex Seal. The bottom of this was really soft, and I was afraid of it cracking, and I didn't want to pull out and replace this whole thing because I'm imagining they're hard to find. So instead what I did was I just put layer after layer after layer of Flex Seal, and it works brilliantly. And the water comes out really hot and nice. It's got shelves for all your soap. You know, the ceiling's a little bit soft from that old water damage, which I'm sure did some damage to the wood underneath that I had to put that Flex Seal in. So you can take a bath in there too if you didn't notice. Now, underneath here, as you can see, is the new water heater. pretty much all the gas and plumbing and electric has access in here. This isn't like some of the new ones where they bury the access inside the walls and under things, which is really a pain in the ass. A lot of this is fixable and repairable if anything happens. Now they have outlets here, outlets there. They also have a cigarette lighter attachment right here, which is nice. Now what I did was I took these fans and I hooked up all these fans for everybody. So everybody in their bunk could have their own, they could control the temperature of what they were doing. Oh, cool, fuse box down here. Really easy access to your fuses. Bingo. So you've got a circuit breaker, got fuses, nothing's hidden. Don't have to go outside to fix everything. Now this bed piece here, this is what I wanted to show you, but I'm going to pause the video because what I did was I took some of that Army cot material and I rebuilt a new frame and an extension on here. Then I took a really nice memory foam mattress and recut it and sewed it to fit on this thing so it acts as a really nice couch, but it's a really comfortable bed and it extends really far out here. So I'm going to pause this for a second and do that. Okay, that took me just a few seconds. This is just a spring loaded folding couch bed thing. So really once you get it started, it kind of flops itself out. Then you got this really nice big comfortable bed here. And then there's your white water tank. I don't know the gallon size. I've never used it. I've never gone off grid. You do have to replace the water pump, which goes in right here. That's the old water pump, so you just got to go and call in and get a part replacement. It is right now separated from the rest of the system, so there's no leaking, but you will have to replace that if you want to use the internal water pump at any time. And then to pop this back up, there's some straps back here. You just pull. This thing hinges right back up, and boom, it's back into a couch. It's just, I can't do it one-handed here. So that's really what it is. Like I said, you just got to continue to, the roof, you just got to continue to get that Henry's roofing rubber stuff and just do it every year, and it stays bone dry. And if you want to replace the top and do all the updates, this is a really, really nice camper that was ahead of its time. Oh yeah, here. So got lights here. This is actually on a dimmer switch over there. I actually was going to put in this piece here when I was going to update everything. I'll send that with. They also have a wall mount hinging and a television with a remote. So you got a little flat screen TV. I was just going to mount it right there for people to use, but I'll send that with you as well. So yeah, great little camper, I think. And yeah, it's got everything the new ones have. But again, all this is like solid. It's like solid wood and steel framing and none of the crap that you get with these new ones. So all right, well, hey, hope you like the camper, and probably going to be gone soon. Hope it's you. Thank you.